Okay, you got like 2 or 3 minutes here.
Yeah, on gold. Talking gold.
This is it. Pure gold, brand new, 2019, West Point minted, proof American Buffalo coin. I've been selling these since they first came out, okay? The American Buffalo coin. It is one of the most popular coins. Look at this coin. It is a faithful representation of the James Earl Fraser original Buffalo nickel that first came out in 1913, except it is done in pure and solid gold. The only pure gold coin made by the United States Mint. This is the proof version from 2019.
That's beautiful.
First day of issue. I think, and I'm relying on my memory, that this is the lowest limited edition I have ever done on this coin. There's only 19, and this first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. You cannot get this anyplace else. This is the lowest first day of issue, limited issue. So people always ask in our industry, what's the population? Or as we say, what's the pop on that? Okay, how many of them are there in this label, in this, from this company? Because that adds to the rarity. The population is right there on the coin. You don't have to look it up. It's right there. There's 19
in the world.
In the world for worldwide distribution. Every single solitary one of them available exclusively from us here at HSN. In the past, I've had editions on this ranging up into the 200 and 300, into 200 or 300 coins. Wow. I've never been 19, I'm down to 17 already. So 2 gone just like that. So already, and you know, there's gonna be already people on the phone. Already, these are going 16. Very, very quickly, yeah. Well, that's what happens, because I have people that have been collecting these every single solitary year since they first came out. I've been selling them here
when
at HSN.
When did they first come out?
Yeah, 2001.
Oh, okay.
Very first one that ever came out, and they've been collecting all of them. They've got all of them. And I'm the one that has put these out, or 2006, I'm sorry, I'm just a little off today. I like I said, I was out of country here for a little bit. And so you're gonna have this, so they've collected them every year. Well, only 19 people can have complete sets. In the past, there've been 100, 110, 120 coins, 200 coins, 19, because that's all there is of this particular proof.
So if you don't get this, your set will never be completed.
That's correct.
Right?
And that's why there's, we're down to about a dozen, okay, is ultimately what it comes down, 100% exclusive. Does 1 ounce pure gold, and it's $9,999 fine. Like I said, probably the most American coin that the United States government has ever made. You can drop this coin anywhere in the world and they'll go, oh, that's a U.S. coin. Because there you got the American Indian on the front, and of course you got the buffalo on the back, a faithful representation of the buffalo black diamond that was kept at the New York Zoological Society at the turn of the century. James Earl Fraser drew him to make him this. This is a compendium of about 7 different Indians, Plains Indians, that he put together and took various features from each one of those to create the buffalo nickel that has now been faithfully reproduced in pure 24 karat
So it is
gold.
pure gold.
Pure gold.
And explain how hard it is in pure gold to get a 7.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Well, because it's so soft. And if you look at this right here, see this, what looks like all these things. It's hammered almost. Well, that's the way it was originally designed. When they made the buffalo nickel, they couldn't do the hammering because the nickel was too hard. So this is what they intended the buffalo nickel to look like. Oh, they did? Yes, but they couldn't do it in the nickel because it was too hard to do that hammering. Isn't that gorgeous?
But wouldn't the hammering affect its ratings?
Oh, how hard it is, great. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, there's absolutely no doubt about it.
Okay, guys, we literally have maybe 10 left. I mean, that's it for the whole world. That's it. And when that's gone, that's it. There's no, you can't make any more of those because that is the complete and final edition of this. There's only 19 available for the world and a lot less of that right now. All right, and with that, Stevie, what do you want to do? Oh, we're going to go back. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, my goodness. We've got a couple minutes left and only about 90 remaining. Oh, 80, sorry, another 10 sold from our last update on this.
Okay, now.
This is a big deal.
Explain the whole